safe.
There you go.
I got a recording.
Oh, okay.
Put
Yeah.
something on a chair, a scarf or a hat or a book, so that you've saved your place. Because I personally think there's going to be a lot of people.
You do?
And then I'll start giving you the tour. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that this is a very important, first of all, the sanctuary, really represents a place that's outside of the mainstream that honors people like you. You're our goddess. You know? And so it's really great to have you here. So should I start telling the tour right now?
Yeah, we'll go on the tour.
So let me just start with the cafe because we're in here.
Is it working, buddy?
One of the big things for us here is that we don't just screen so that it's entertainment and you're a passive viewer. We're into participatory action. We're into an audience having a dialogue and a conversation. And so, oh yes, so anyhow, one of the things that we do is we do all kinds of art forms. And so we built this wall, actually when Wafa Bilal here got us closed down last year. With the money that was saved, we built this wall, and this is our gallery wall. So we always have a gallery art show with the other events. And you can look at the flyer and see the different things that we're doing, but this is a very interesting group. It's called World War III, and they've been doing this for 30 years. And there's some people who are very famous who are in high-level museums. Some kids are just learning, and they all work together doing this work. So, and here's their magazines over 30 years, World War III magazines right here. So this kind of space for us is really important because it's about a social space, right? Again, not just screening, but that people come together and they exchange. For example, we're having a film called Addicted to Plastics. Because we're all addicted to plastic, right? But all these different groups will come with tables and they'll exchange information and they'll share. So let's go this way. We also have people come who are writers. And so this is a book. It was a meditation on our consumption. And I just want to say, because you're a spiritual bunch.
Don't shoot the floor.
This is going to be happening tonight when Glendora speaks. Is Glendora here?
No, she didn't come down with the stairs. She wouldn't come.
She didn't want to go down the stairs.
No.
Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do tonight. So we got 3 cameras here, and we put the headphone on. Andrew's going to be the director tonight, and he'll go, camera 1, zoom in. Camera 2, pan right. Camera 3, pull out. Switch to camera 1. Dissolve to camera 2, etc. And they're going to be doing that tonight right here. And all of our gear is basically donated by different organizations. So it's state-of-the-art, circa 1987 or whatever, very much in the spirit of Glendora. Right? And so now we're going to keep going this way. And excuse it, it's a little tight. This is Rosebank. This is where we do our sound. So there'll be somebody sitting here today, listening to the sound goes from the cable from upstairs down into here.
Watch the chair.
And they'll be mixing in here. You can actually walk around that way. And right here, we're going to be streaming live. Now, other activities happen. Streaming live on the internet. So somebody, if they couldn't come, could watch on the internet. Here's an example. We have a church across the street called the Missing Link Street Ministry.
I saw that.
Yeah, they feed kids. Actually, they feed a lot of poor people around here. It's a very poor neighborhood. And I just thought of them because there's somebody sitting here, a volunteer yesterday, who scanned all of their articles. Because we're going in for a grant to do a collaboration with them. And we're actually working with some of their young people right now. And this is the kind of skills Vicki has. We're working with a 22-year-old who has an 8-year-old kid. We might. I'm not sure. We should ask Steve or Chris. So this is our space. Our executive director, Steve Pierce, is here. We have interns sitting here. We're always getting somebody to help with databasing. There's all kinds of jobs. And Terrence, we're going to find all kinds
my
of
gosh,
things
look at this
that
room.
help you build on what you're trying to do as well as help us. And then we have 2 AmeriCorps Vista people this year, which has been a real change because for the first time we've been able to have office hours. And so people, there's a lot of people who drop by, you know. Anyhow, come on around here. So these are their stations. And then in here is our executive director, Steve Pierce. This is the Glendora Fan Club Tour.
Oh my gosh.
This is Steve Pierce.
I know.
And actually, maybe if you could say for 1 second, you've known Glendora, her reputation for a long, long time, right? We're really proud to have her here tonight.
Yeah.
dovetails with what you do perfectly.
Yep, and so we're editing in here, and this is where we do our editing mainly. And if you came on any day, there'd be different people doing different projects, and what are you working on right
I'm
now?
working on a grant application that's due tomorrow, and I'm
Okay,
putting
so-
some photos together for the application.
We will let you go then,
Look at the dog.
and I will continue to help you with that grant later this evening. It's heavy.
And what was your role?
I was the editor.
Oh.
Yep. And then I was working in Hollywood actually as an editor, and then I started doing community media. We're realizing
Wow.
instead of shooting other people, why don't I teach them how to make their own video? And won't that be a more humane table? Which in the beginning I thought, how would we ever use this big round table? Oh, you're missing the tour.
know we are.
Okay, I'm so sorry. The big thing is you just passed the switching room back there. Did you see that? We're gonna be doing a live switch. Anyhow, this, we have meetings, and here's environment, you know, you're actually looking, Kathy, at a piece by Mamiya. That is by Mamiya, who's on from Death Row.
Wow.
Yeah, in the police state area. So I'm gonna leave you all now, because when you come up these stairs, you'll be in the sanctuary space. But I just gave you a full tour.
Thank you.
There's a women's room and a men's room right there, plus the one upstairs.
It's wonderful.
That's all very good.
Yes, I'm around here, so feel free, but if you want to spend some time with me, the work, come on back up. The work goes all the way up. Wonderful woman. I thought this was a neat woman, one of the leaders of this collective. Was in his 50s, and he brought a 16-year-old named Miles. And so then what we really, can we please put a sticker on that camera that didn't have the output so that it can go back in the equipment room so that we don't have to get it again?
Yeah, I'll put it, at the end of the night, I'll put a sticker on it.
Okay,
Because I know which one it is, because it's the one with the extra attaching thing.
okay, it's just at the end of the night.
We've worked with you before. Yes. And yes, absolutely. When we did our.
Huge downstairs, huge. There, you wouldn't even, it's a huge, big church it was.
In Victoria's documentary of an hour, and every face that appeared on the screen, I saw you, God. I saw you at work. In every relationship of one person to another, I saw you, God, in one person and in the other. I saw friendship. I saw happiness. I saw sharing. I saw joy. It was grand. It was glorious. It was thrilling. It was on the Sabbath, April 11th, 2010, Anno Domini. This is a beautiful camera. The JVC Averio, a beautiful camera. Well, folks, from the sanctuary, too sleepy last night. Slept from 6:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. What's that, 10.5 hours? Too sleepy to list the blessings of yesterday. And the microcassette recorder, audio recorder, is not ready. And the mini DV video recorder is queued up for the new videos. The JVC FM1 is not ready. So we're using the brand new JVC Averio, bright red, beautiful camcorder. Blessings of yesterday. Fasted until 5 p.m. Cooked a casserole for the doggies and the animals that come up from the woods. Macaroni and sauce. Exercise in 1980. Lincoln. Runs beautifully. Put the 1993 Lincoln into the garage to get out the 1980 Lincoln. Rejoice over Victoria's victory. Her thesis. Listen to the in-calls. Recorded them. Jane Dean and doggy Daisy May Dean. Gave Jane. A Mary Ramage. Let's see how this camera does a close-up. Mary Ramage hand crocheted doilies and one for her daughter Jenny. Jane Dean is going to Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Germany and Holland with her brother for 2 weeks. She and Linda Moran. Okay, what else went on? Do you like this camera? I do. Very, very, very much. I don't know anything about it. I have to read the instructions. This is the One Touch YouTube. One Touch YouTube camera. I noticed Devin made a test with it and put it on the YouTube. I wonder if he did it with One Touch, or I wonder if he did it with the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way is altogether 2 months old. Good job yesterday of putting away everything from the excitement of going to the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York for Victoria's master's degree. Put everything away, tidied up the house, it looked perfect. In about 2 hours in the sanctuary, alone with God. And sending pulses of the same to you. Cleaned up the yard. And it was a blue sky yesterday with dots of poison. And instead of coming out in streaks, they were coming out in polka dots. Putting the poison in the sky. The aerosol. And postponed the museum trip again because of a chat with Glendora, and did all of the titles off of Mini DV3 and Mini DV5. And it was the background to the showing of Victoria's thesis. The ride up there, the fellowship as we were waiting for it, the potluck supper, and finally showing the audience's reaction of applause for Victoria, cheers for her, and laughter at the jokes. It was a great reception of love and Christian comradeship. And in every person, I repeat, in every person, folks, you could see God. At 6:30, the tiredness of the day before was overwhelming, and sleep came for about 10.5 hours to repair. Isn't sleep a great creation? And I think those are the blessings of yesterday. The leaves, of course, coming out. See the leaves? No, you can't see them very well. This camera must have a different kind of a close-up. Well, okay, can you see them out there? Not so well. But anyway, it's a great joy. The blessings of the new leaves, of the new green grass. Oh, .com and Sebastian are so happy they can have as much grass as they want. And the joy of the dandelions, the magnolias are magnificent. The weeping cherries are a delight. And then we had the snowbells way back in March, and the crocus way back in March, and the daffodils, and I saw azalea, beautiful, fuchsia, and what else, folks? Oh, of course, the forsythia. Did you ever see such a beautiful yellow as a forsythia? Yes, the dandelions are that same beautiful yellow. Those are the blessings for yesterday, April the 12th, Monday, and now we have to plan tomorrow, or that is plan today. Don't record.